Hi, good morning. So today is Monday, and last week we read Red Knit Cap Girl and the Reading Tree, and we learned about character and setting. So we found out that the main character was Red Knit Cap Girl, and she had some friends along the way, which were White Bunny and Squirrel. And if you remember, Squirrel scampered, or he moved quickly to show them about this nook, which is another vocabulary word which means a small place. So there was a nook in the tree trunk, and then Red Knit Cap Girl and all her friends went and shared their books inside the nook. Right? And then we had the sly fox who was trying to take away the books, but then he said, you know what, everyone's nice and everyone's sharing, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so we know that this story is fantasy, right? Because in real life animals can't talk. Okay, so what we want to focus on this week is, and we're adding to what we already know, is plot. So when I think of plot, I think about what happens in the beginning, middle, and end. So here's a chart, right? And we have someone sharing how they wake up in the morning and what they do. So the first one says beginning, and we have a clue word that says first. So for Monday's assignment, I want you to read the story again or look at the YouTube video, Red Knit Cap Girl, and I want you to focus on what happens first, right? Because plot is about important events that happen in the story, and there's important events that happen in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end of the story. So for Monday, you're going to focus on just the beginning part of the story. So you're going to take a look at the video and ask yourself, well, what are the important events that are happening in this story? Okay, and to help you, I had Isabella draw the beginning, middle, and end, and I'm just going to focus with you right now on the beginning part, okay, to help you to get some ideas. So I'm going to take this chart down, and now I have this chart. And this chart is the major events that happen with Red Knit Cap Girl. So I always want to build on the ideas that I already know. So we already know the characters and the setting. So in the beginning, right, or in the first part of this picture, I see Red Knit Cap Girl. That's because she's the main character, right? And I see her throughout the book, so that's how I know she's the main character. And she has two friends. So she has the friend Squirrel, right? And we remember the story that Squirrel likes to scamper or move quickly. And she also has a best friend, and her best friend is White Bunny, right? And we know that because in the beginning of the story, they are both reading a book, right? And they're always together throughout the story. So I'm going to label those characters because they were the only characters at the beginning of the story, okay? So I already have Red Knit Cap Girl labeled. I'm gonna finish the squirrel. So I'm gonna write Squirrel, and I'm gonna put a little arrow. And then if you can't see him, this is White Bunny, which is Red Knit Cap Girl's best friend, right? The one who's always reading with her and sharing. So I'm gonna write White Bunny. Okay, and I also know that at the beginning they are by a tree, right? And they're reading. And I know it's daytime because I see the sun is out, okay? And that is the setting. So now you're gonna have to write 2 sentences explaining what happens at the beginning. Remember, focus on the characters. Who are the characters at the beginning of the story? And what is the important thing that these characters are doing in the beginning of the story? And also remember to include the setting, right? Because it gives the audience an idea of what's going on at the beginning and they could visualize it. All right, so it's important to add the characters, the setting, and what was the important event that happened in the beginning of the story. So if you have all that in your response, then you are doing a great job. Okay, it's also important to draw, right, and label. And then sometimes when I draw and I label, or Isabella draws for me and then I label, right, it helps me to create my sentences because it's there for me. Okay, so I want you to try that, and I can't wait to see it on Tuesday. And then I will explain the middle and the end on the next two videos. Bye. I hope this helps. Thank you.